Perfidia and Bob, it seems like they meet while they're revolutionaries, like they're both very into the cause. Um, Bob is a little bit more of a simp than Perfidia is. She's kind of a leader and he's kind of a follower. and um he probably doesn't get a lot of play, but Pervidia throws him a bone. But she's also a cheater, so Perfidia. so um she ends up robbing a bank and she gets caught. Oops. There is a character, I believe her name is Jungle Princess. she is she is someone who's helping to rob the bank. She's such a fun character. Would have loved to see more of her in the film. Hello. But whatever. She has a very cool moment in the bank where she's like, "This is Black Power." I don't think it is. I think that Black Power is kind of like, Oprah. Like, hello, Oprah, like, is living everybody's dream, growing heirloom tomatoes. Anyway, so let's see. So Tiana Taylor gets caught, and she makes a little bit of a deal with Lockjaw, and they put her into witness protection because Lockjaw has the hots for her. He's a racist, but then he also has a hots for her. I don't get it, but so let's see. So then she runs away. Oops. She has the baby and she runs away. I forget that part. I was drunk. But so he is very sad because Lockjaw brought her flowers and she was not there to accept his flowers. And he was so sad. His thighs cried. uh, and then, Bob has to run away with his little baby. He's got a newborn baby. And they run away because Perfidia, I guess, is giving them enough information or something. And so they get away. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, Alana Haim is in this movie. And I don't think Haim's going to be doing any more shows after what happens to her in this film. My condolences. My condolences. Anyway, let's see. So then they're living in a forest in a tiny home. It's a very cute tiny home, okay? It's so cute. And Bob doesn't want Willow to go to the dance without her special device. And I don't get how these devices work. I've never seen them before. But, she's like, okay, I got my device. And, she's lied to him about having a cell phone. She lies to everyone about having a cell phone. But honestly, like, you should know that teenagers have cell phones, don't they? They do. So then, this is when the film really turns into this breakneck pace chase, okay? Like, it's non-stop action. And, Lockjaw's looking for Willow, and, he's also looking for Bob, and Regina Hall finds Willow, and she takes her to, the nuns, because, I don't know. And so the Beaver sisters, It sounds like a rock band. I don't know. But uh the most probably the thing that this film will forever be remembered for, besides the acting and the phenomenal cinematography, it felt very 70s, you know? It felt like kind of a heist film from the 60s or 70s. It very much has that vibe. And but the chase scene in the cars on the hills, where it's, you know, you're watching the movie and you're getting seasick because it's like whoom, 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 you know. So you gotta take your Dramamine before you see this movie, okay? Like, just know that. But it looks really cool. I saw it in IMAX. I didn't see it in Vista Vision because, you know, I have to deal with the theaters that I can sneak into when they won't miss me in prison. um, but so that, I think, is an iconic moment that will be forever remembered with this film. It's beautiful. The Parent Teacher Association did a wonderful job. And then also Benicio del Toro's character. Oh my god, he's just like the most calm, chill person. You know, I think that uh, he he also did not get enough screen time. I was left wanting for more of all of these characters on screen. And that is where my complaints come in, okay? I don't have many complaints about this film, but I do have complaints about this film. Everybody's kind of divided out. I had the expectation that this was going to be a father-daughter film and that Bob was going to be on the run with Willow. And that is not the case. They are separate for most of the movie. She almost, you know, shoots him. I already gave my spoilers warning before. But, you know, people are very separated out into different places and they're not moving together in the same direction, okay? Um, and then my second complaint is the tone, okay? This genre, it seems like it is an action film, okay? So the expectation with action films is that you do have a hero and you have a villain. We have the hero and we have the villain, but um, the tone doesn't support that kind of justice action kind of mentality. Which, okay, that was probably a conscious decision, and maybe I'll warm up to it. But if we're talking about traditional action films, uh, this is a little bit much for people to ingest when they're used to a certain kind of thing in action films, okay? It looks like I'll need a third video for this, so get ready for one more video, baby.